Morning, darling students. Okay, now we're actually filming this one directly after we've just done the curry one. But Shay and I, and this is the worst thing to be doing now for Shay, and he's standing on the other side here grinning much better. We all need sweet stuff desperately, especially as we're going into now our second, or what is it, our third week of lockdown. I'm actually
no, this is second.
I've lost total track. But anyway, this is an emergency recipe to keep in the cupboard, okay? And you've got to make it, and Mom's most probably going to hate you for having it, but what the hang, we all need some cheering up. This is our favorite book. A lot of the students know it, and I've just found out this morning that she has come third in the world as the best chocolate book. The recipes are phenomenal. We have made quite a number of them, but today what we are doing is something called the SOS chocolate mud cake. Mug cake and mud cake. The reason being SOS is because you keep it in your cupboard and you just add a few ingredients at the last minute.
You keep the dry mix in a jar.
Dry mix in a jar, and you pop it into the microwave. So we're going to make that this morning. Okay. Now Shay went through the whole thing of we must do one with milk chocolate and one with dark chocolate and then one with Smarties, and eventually it ended up that I needed to make 15 different versions. We're making one. Okay, you're going to need a bowl and you're going to need a scale, because all the measurements in that cookbook are in grams, okay? But this is an easy way to do it, is put your bowl on the scale, okay, and make sure it is tiered to 0. Okay, you've got
0.
That. Okay. Now, you are going to add into this bowl the following. I'm doing a half recipe, so the measurements I'm giving you are half, and the measurements in the book are for a full recipe. Shay's scowling at me. Go away. Okay.
Okay.
First of all, Shay! Come back here. Oh, come on, students. He's driving me around the bed. Okay. We're going to put in 165 grams of sugar. Okay. And then you're going to 0 your scale again. And you are going to add in 135 grams of self-raising flour. Okay. Then you are going to 0 it again. See, it makes it very easy. And you are going to add in 50 grams of cocoa powder.
And if they don't have self-raising flour, they can what? Add about how many cups?
Well, for every cup of flour,
Mom's just. For every cup of flour, you add about a teaspoon of baking powder to it, a teaspoon and a half. So that was how many cups?
And then I'll work it out,
but
and I'll put it onto the recipe for you. Okay, sorry about that. You know I always choke. Cocoa powder. You can use the ordinary cocoa powder. Cadbury's. Actually, you don't get Cadbury's anymore.
It's Nestle.
It's Nestle.
We
use an imported cocoa. If you don't have cocoa powder, you can use
hot chocolate, Milo.
Milo, anything. 50 grams of that.
So you can substitute.
Substitute. And a little bit of salt. Your salt is always there to enhance the flavor. Okay. And then that is it. That is your recipe. Finished and clear. And I am going to get moaned at for not having all my equipment available. So what you do is you take a whisk and you mix it around and around until you can sieve it if you want to. To me, it's a waste of time.
Need to get all those
lumps out of there. Get all the sugar. It would be much easier to sift it. The problem is that sugar doesn't go through a sieve. Even if it is caster sugar, it doesn't go through. So get it mixed in as best as you can. Okay, Shay, can you pass me a ladle? Get yourself a glass jar.
Goodness sneeze, oh excuse me.
Okay, we don't have any viruses here. It's all the flour and the cocoa powder. I bet there's no other videos that are as unprofessional as this, with all the coughing and the snotting and whatever. take your mixture, put it in a glass jar or a Tupperware container or a recycled ice cream container. You can see how much a half recipe is going to make.
To last you a day or two.
Last shave 1 hour. Okay, right. I'm leaving this little bit in here. Now we want the mug cake because that's the boring part.
So
Take
this, you
just leave it here for me, just in case I don't have enough. Okay. So now what you've got a mug. Okay. About this size would be good, right? Now what you're going to do is you're going to put 8 tablespoons. That's the big spoon. 8 tablespoons like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whoops,
7, 7,
and 8. Okay, we've got that in there. We did forget one ingredient.
The chocolate chips.
The chocolate chips, guys. Sorry. See, we're very professional. The most important part is the chocolate chips. I've used a whole slab of chocolate. If you've got chocolate chips, you can use chocolate chips.
Any flavor.
You can use any flavor chocolate. You can use a peppermint chocolate. You can use a white chocolate. It doesn't matter. Okay, now we'll start again. Okay, you see, nothing's ever perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, now you can get the rest of it back in there.
Don't do like we did and put it in and take it out and then mix it and then put it back in again.
I know, parents, the students love it when we make mistakes. They absolutely love it. And I'll never live down some of the mistakes that have been made. Like forgetting flour, the entire lot of flour out of. Okay. Right, put that away somewhere. I'm just going to get a teaspoon. Okay, now the next ingredient that you are going to put in, we'll wipe up here. Okay. Right, so to your 8 tablespoons of mixture that's in your mug, you are going to add 3 tablespoons of oil. This is ordinary canola oil. Don't use olive oil. So you've got 1, 2, and 3 tablespoons of oil and 3 tablespoons of milk.
That's it.
That's it.
No
eggs. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Take a spoon or a fork and get that mixed in really well.
Let's make sure there's no dry spots.
Okay. Just in the corners especially.
Yeah, the bottom part of the mug here is where it collects.
Desperation is now setting in by now because I've taken too long to do this and Shay's drooling here much better. So we're going to take this to the microwave. 45 to 50 seconds or to a minute. Okay, everybody's microwave is different. So we're going to put it in for 50 seconds.
Yeah. If it's slightly undercooked, it's a bit better because then you got that gooey center to it.
50 seconds and start.
Yum. Yes.
Okay, there's a lot of Shay's just really and truly watching there. Hi guys. There's a lot of things that you can do. You can put in a blob of peanut butter. Shay, you've still got 30 seconds to go. You can put in a blob of peanut butter. You can put in jam. You can put in Nutella. So you either wait until
ice cream.
No, ice cream is afterwards.
Cream. Oh, when you're cooking it.
Remember, I get it first, okay? Not you, I am testing this out.
Yeah, watch your burn tongue and me laugh.
That book, by the way, is a good book to invest in because there are a lot of last minute sort of recipes in there.
When the craving kicks in.
When the craving kicks in, okay. 50 seconds, sorry. I feel that needs to be another 10 seconds.
I disagree.
Okay, Shay disagrees, so let's take it out and have a look.
It just about triples in size or doubles in size.
Okay, let's have a look. Okay. There is your... look at that.
See all...
Oh.
See, you didn't need to cook it more.
Okay, Shay says not cook it more because he likes more of a mud cake.
Like a fudgy texture.
A fudgy texture. I am inclined to want to rather... Oh, actually, no. Look at that. Oh, that's divine. Okay, that's it. Enjoy.